Hello. Well, today it's Christmas come early. We're going to take a look into Isaiah chapter 7. It's the great prophecy about the virgin shall conceive and bear a son and shall call his name Immanuel, which means God with us. We know that very well. But what was the context in which this prophetic word originally came? Judah, where Isaiah lived, and its capital Jerusalem, was in competition with the Northern Confederacy, the 10 tribes of Israel. Beyond Israel was Syria, Aram, and beyond Syria was Assyria, the major superpower of the day. Syria and Israel formed an alliance and attacked Jerusalem, but they weren't able to overpower it. But it shook the people who were living there terribly. Ahaz was unsure what to do, and he began to consider forming an alliance with Assyria, the great superpower, inviting them to come and deal with Israel and Syria. But Isaiah was commissioned to take his eldest son, Shear-Jashuv, which means a remnant shall return, and confront Ahaz. He tells Ahaz, God will be with us, he will protect us, but Ahaz is full of fear and says no. So Isaiah says, would a sign help? Ahaz refused the sign, but Isaiah said, God is going to give you a sign anyway. So the sign was given to Ahaz. The virgin will bring forth a child and call his name Emmanuel, and this means God is with us. It means God is with you against the alliance. God is with you. You don't need to rely on Assyria or look to any other source. In order to find your deliverance, the Lord himself will be with you. How was that going to be fulfilled, and what did it mean? Presumably it means that someone in the royal household, some young girl, would bring forth a son and give him the name Emmanuel. God is with us. It would be a sign for Ahaz. But there is a greater fulfilment. Interestingly enough, the word that's used in Isaiah 7, the Hebrew word is Alma. It's not a word that's used very often. It just means a woman of marriageable age, a single woman. Whereas the strict word for virgin is Betula. But when the translators were working on putting the Old Testament into Greek, 200 years before Jesus, they used the word Parthenos, which means a virgin. Clearly, they understood that there was going to be a second fulfillment. There would be a literal virgin who would bring forth a son. In the fullness of time, God sent his son, born of a woman, born under the law, to redeem those who were under the law. And he came to be with us. God himself, Emmanuel, the incarnation. In Jesus Christ, we have someone who is fully God and fully man at the same time. There's no one like Jesus. Absolutely not. He's come into the world. So he's not just for us in the sense of on our side, offering us moral and spiritual support. He's literally with us. He experiences what it's like to be a real man. He weeps. He feels pain. He suffers. And ultimately he died. On the cross, we have God fully with us. At the moment that Jesus cried, my God, why have you forsaken me? God was not with Jesus so that he could be with us. And therefore, Emmanuel finds its fullest fulfillment, not just in the coming of Jesus, but in the cross of Jesus, where God takes our sin into his own body on the cross. And so, as Christians, we don't need Christmas to celebrate that God is with us. He's with us every day. He's with us because he came for us, he died for us, he's alive, and even today at the right hand of God, he intercedes for us. Truly, we can say, God is for us. And if God is for us, who can be against us?